Yeah.
Good to have you on the stage. So when you're ready, please share the slides.
So my topic today is sustainable and smart packaging. It's about new social industrial challenges for print electronics. And the idea behind is a lot of print electronics are on plastic materials, PET. And the idea here is, of course, due to all these political conditions, to replace plastic with other materials. Short introduction on Coatema, then on the packaging waste and recycling, specifically in the EU. We have two projects at the moment I will show a little bit, and then the role of print electronics and the summary and future perspective. Short introduction on Coatema coating machinery. Our core competence is coating, printing, and laminating. Company vision is from lab to fab. We have a big R&D center in Germany, and we are mostly focusing on high-tech markets, deep tech, with the exception of sustainable packaging, where we also do a lot of development. We're part of the 88 holding in Hamburg. Also here, the sister company Grünert is very big in packaging operations. And the vision from lab to fab means that we have sheet-to-sheet systems, roll-to-roll, up to production lines as platform strategies from lab to fab in our company. These are the markets we are in. And here, of course, we look into scaling up new technologies from very low TRL levels. And the same actually we did for the sustainable packaging materials. As you can see, we're doing a number of R&D projects. I will show a little bit on flex function to sustain, where we have an open innovation testbed, and on Green Sense, which just finished, where we worked on nanocellulose. We do this in our Coatema R&D center, quite a number of units for coating and printing operations in different width, different speed ratio, and this we are also offering, of course, to customer development. So coming to the topic, packaging and waste recycling, I think everyone is speaking about it. And if you see the EU plastic waste generation in 2015, it's around 59% only for packaging. And due to the Corona crisis, we had an increase in Germany, for example, of plus 9.3%. So millions of tons of plastic being generated in the EU. A lot of them are released into the ocean. And of course, here the idea to replace plastic materials by others. And you see on the right side, the amount of paper and cardboard we already have. But that's also a critical product because most of them are printed, have some coatings on, so recycling is difficult. And also here, we have to do something. If you see the recycling rate, approximately 41% of the plastic packaging was recycled in the EU. That's not a lot. If you see paper and cardboard, we are at 82%. So this is another point where we have to get away from plastic to other materials. The other point, of course, it's not only the packaging material, it's a lot of other materials I should mention. So if we're speaking about the Internet of Things and we're printing everything on plastic materials, these will be trillions of devices, and this also causes a lot of pollution. There's a European directive on packaging and packaging waste that's starting since 2018, and by 2030, the target is at least 70% by weight of all packaging waste must be recycled. And that's quite a big step. So minimize the content of hazardous substances is one point. Then redesigning packaging to be easier recycled is the other point. So that's a big challenge for the packaging industry. You see here also the growth of biodegradable polymers and paper. And there are pros and cons, of course, in both technologies. And here we also have to see paper is an additional alternative for sustainable packaging. But of course, then the paper has to have barrier function and others. And the